Alright guys, so today I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the Taranis QX7S. Not to be confused with the Taranis QX7. The S offers a more it comes with everything you need really. It comes with the battery, it comes with the charger, it comes with the case. The QX7 was kind of open source in the fact that it didn't really come with a battery. I don't believe it came with a case or a charger. I'm going to go over this really quick. I'm going to have a more in-depth guide later on. I believe this is the only video on YouTube right now with the carbon fiber edition for the FR Sky Taranis QX7. This isn't real carbon fiber for $185 on getfpv.com. This is, it's definitely not going to be carbon fiber. You can tell right here you got curves. The weird curvy thing going on, and I apologize for the lighting. It's not the best lighting situation. So I'm going to show you a carbon fiber on a mini quad real quick. This is what carbon fiber actually looks like. Hopefully you can see that pretty good. You can see there's not any sort of wavy lines or anything. It's nice and clean. Whereas on here, you got these crazy, weird, wavy lines. It's inconsistent and stuff. It still looks good. In my opinion, it looks better than the blue one. So, you got your 3-position switches up here. You got dials up here. This is a nice dial, free roaming dial. Neither of these dials are 360 degrees. This is a nice dial. It's got a little stopping point in the middle. I can tell right now, I think I'm going to use this one for volume and this one for flaps or manual servos or something. You got your Hull 9 gimbals here. These sensors, these are the Hull 9 sensors, the M9, and these are a lot higher quality from what I can feel and how I've used it so far. I can tell these are going to last me a long time. I would tear into the radio and show you actually what these look like compared to, I don't know, these crappy DX9 gimbals. And yes, I'm saying crappy because after you use these gimbals, you're going to love how much precision you have compared to the DX6. And people are going to be out there like, oh, you can't tell. How are you going to tell how great they are? Well, trust me, you're going to tell. These are just a lot more firm. They're a lot crisper. And to be honest, from my perspective, keep in mind this is only one person saying this. From the time your transmission goes from this motion to going on the receiver, it's much quicker. And it seems like on the DX6, you're not going to really notice a large difference between these two on response time, but it's just enough where I think this Taranis here is a little bit better. But again, I'm not going to go into that right now. So we got the Hull 9 gimbals. We also have your nice Taranis style thing here for clipping on your harnesses. And you got your trims, you got your average screen. Already talked about the gimbals. You got your nice antenna here. You got well, of course this thing has the wireless Bluetooth trainer option. It also has the iOS app, a Taranis app, which you can download, and it's coming to Android soon. You got in case you do not have another Taranis like this that has the Bluetooth wireless trainer port, you can still do the wired one here, and you also have an audio jack here. So there's that. On the back you have these nice little pads here. They're not really cushiony, but it has a better feel than the DX6, I can tell you that. Much firmer. If you're holding it for a while, oh yeah, I mean I can just tell that I can hold this radio for hours and still have plenty of comfort. You got your module bay right here, and you got your battery thing here. And I'm going to open this real quick. It just comes with a FR Sky 2000 milliamp 7.2 volt nickel metal hydride battery. I'm not going to make this into a complete review, but I'm not going to tear this battery out. Basically this battery mounts to a little port on the motherboard, and that little port, again, I'll cover this later on in the review that I make. I just want something quick like 5 or 6 minute video or 7-minute video that people can watch to see if they want this transmitter possibly. If you're interested in the transmitter, check out my review. It'll probably be out in a week or so. But anyway, this battery is mounted literally just goes into this tiny port on the motherboard, and the port is so wiggly. I promise you, after about 10 charges of this battery, we have to take it out, unplug it, plug it back in. That little port on the motherboard is just going to wiggle right off, and that's a problem. I think all the Taranis have that type thing, but there's plenty of guides on YouTube on how to make that a stiffer connection and how to make that an actual wire that you plug this battery into. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but trust me, it is an issue. It's an easy fix, and it's not something that you should, it's not a reason for you to not get this radio. As I put this battery cover back on, which is also very interesting, by the way, alright, there's one more thing I'd like to mention before concluding this, and that is the fact, these things here, I'm going to call them alligator, I'm not sure how much I can zoom in, but I'm going to call these alligator lightning bolt style sticks, just because you can change these ends if you don't like them. They have plenty of grip. You know, your finger's not going to slide off of it, but let's compare it to the DX6. Oh, that bad focus. You can see two separate sticks here. This one's a lot slimmer. My finger's just going to slide out off this. This is a light grip, and I can't even make it to the edge here. With this guy, I'm going to easily be able to make it to the edge. But with this guy, my finger's just going to slide off of it. And part of that has to do with the amount of surface area you have. I mean, you can obviously see this almost has a probably 2 times greater surface area, and it's a lot. Your finger's just natural to that. But I've seen before this radio came out, there had been sticks similar to this, similar to that, and some people have used them. And when you're flying for a long time, these get so grippy that the ends of your fingers might hurt a little bit. Your thumbs. Lucky for me, I'm a pincher, so instead of having just my thumb on here, I pinch it like this, and I'm a quad flyer usually. I also fly planes and such, but you know, it's not going to affect me as much. But all in all, if you're looking to change from Spectrum over to FR Sky Taranis, which I highly recommend you do, personally I made the change over to FR Sky just because I had RSI callouts, which basically means that when you flick the desired switch, you can get a signal reading from your receiver, so you know what your signal strength is. But I don't want this review or this first look / first impressions thing to go very long, so I'm going to call it quitsies there. So if you have any questions, drop them down below. I will be happy to answer. I got this one from getfpv.com, so pick up yours, and you know, I highly recommend it. This is not a paid review either, and or a paid first look, and the review will not be paid either. So there it is, and I guess I'll see you in the review.